Hi Zendan.
Welcome to our 1400 square feet apartment in Bombay. This is my mom, Nirmala.
This is my daughter Tanisha,
We're a family of four.
and we've been living here together, four of us, since the last 6 months. We are avid travelers as a family, and so the entire house is very eclectic with a lot of boho vintage elements.
And a lot of pastel colors, especially pinks and greens.
This is the entrance foyer. We've reconfigured the original builder layout. We've increased the width by almost a foot, reduced the kitchen by that extent, so that we could accommodate the chaise here, which we use to wear our shoes while heading out. And we also got a nice console table here.
So, growing up, I used to watch a lot of Disney princess shows, and in each of those princess bedrooms, they would have like a pink ottoman right in front of their bed. And that's essentially what we try to replicate here. Above this, we have a magnolia vintage mirror. And whenever my friends are over, we love standing here and taking mirror selfies.
The storage space here is all seamless, and here we have a yoga mat in the morning before we head out for exercise, and we also have a hidden shoe closet here. We've tried to make the design quite seamless, hidden it with these layers of wallpaper. This is an original William Morris wallpaper sourced from UK. As soon as you enter our home, the first thing that you will see is this chandelier. It's a vintage piece sourced from Hesperus in Bombay. And I love arches. So as you will enter the house, you will see this arch. And the main reason to have that additional width was because we wanted people to first see the grand green view of RA.
So this is our living room, and it was designed to accommodate seating for 15 to 20 people, because amongst all our family friends, like our house is the venue. It's the place where everyone comes together and meets after every once in a while.
So most of the furniture for the living room is from Magnolia. This is a bespoke piece in bone inlay from Jodhpur, and this table was also custom made because we wanted a big center table so that people all around could help themselves with food at parties. This wall art at the back is inspired from our travel to Uzbekistan. We tried to hunt for the perfect piece in this size, but we were unable to. So our designer found somebody in India, in Surat, to make it custom for us. And I love to have plants all over the house. So as you can see, there are 4 or 5 plants all interspersed on every table in the hall.
We love having asymmetry in the house. So all our accent tables, console tables, side tables, they're all different. So we have a bone inlay table on that side, and then we have another brass table next to the other sofa. And we love contrasting and complementing colors and patterns. So that's a common theme that you'll notice all over our house, especially in the living room.
My husband loves his sound system, and before we sourced anything, he bought these big fat speakers, and he said that he told the designer, you have to accommodate them in the house. The only good part is that she matched, this was peach, so we matched this peach color to the console color. And we love to spend time together in the evening. We all sit and watch the 9 p.m. news, because both my kids and my husband and I, we have different schedules, so this is the only time we spend together. I was totally averse to the idea of having a large TV in the living area. I love to have art on the walls, these 8 art pieces, and I love flowers. So I had told the designer, the stylist Purva, that I want flowers of every kind, especially from Europe. So she had tulips and roses and all these flowers, and they are all custom made. And we didn't want a TV to block and lose out this space to have art here. So we put the TV inside the console.
This is our dining area. We have an 8-seater dining table, which is much longer than the regular 8-seater dining table because my parents work from home. My brother and I also have a lot of friends over for group projects. So that's when we like remove all our runners, table mats, and this becomes an entirely work-centric place. On Sunday afternoons, we also love playing board games together as a family. When my masis are over, my nanu's over, so we become like a crowd of 10 to 12 people, and that's when we pull in chairs from inside and this area fills up.
We have 8 chairs here. We designed them in such a way because in Mumbai homes you don't have so much space, so that the chairs almost go inside and we don't waste that floor space. So this is our bar here. We have this pull-out tray where we can mix drinks and or lay a buffet. And we also have a fridge here for the mixers and coolers and the wine bottles and other accessories. In the bar area, we have vintage mirrors here so that it reflects the light. And we have LED strips running so that also gets reflected with the bottles. The middle part we've used primarily to put decor pieces which we've collected over our travels. And again, there are plants because I love the green element here. And there are 3 such serving tables here, a set of drawers here, and we love to drink all kinds of tea, so this is like a chai bar. This is a small mandir. The Radha Krishna Murti is made in marble by Pandey Murti Bhandar. They made it as per our size that we gave. And in the backdrop, there's a tree of life, and there are birds and peacocks. This is made with chicory work where they use colored mirrors to make it. We incorporated a smart storage here. There's a small storage just for the things that we use for puja.
So I'm a big Gossip Girl fan. I've watched the entire series about 5 or 6 times from start to finish. And I really wanted an entryway which was similar to what Blair had in her house. So that's what inspired the monochromatic tiles. As for the lights, they're very complementary to the luxurious style of the tiles. And we have warm yellow lighting. Apart from that, our entire corridor is full of paintings, which were actually photographs taken by my father of different places that we visited. And then we commissioned an artist to convert them to watercolors. So this is our powder bathroom. It has a very maximalist style. During COVID, I used to watch a lot of architectural digest videos, and I remember seeing this one Sonam Kapoor house tour which had like a very jhatak type of bathroom, and that's the vibe I really wanted. So it has a lot of vintage English elements. You have like a striped wallpaper which is pastel green and white. And we've given a lot of brass touches which complement the pink green color scheme really well. So we have like a brass finished mirror. We've also done like a few brass touches in our lighting. On this wall, we have a lot of different eclectic elements. We have like a couple keys, some pictures of the countryside, and a tissue box. So it's inspired a little bit by Sonam Kapoor's maximalist style, and also like the Soho House Bombay bathroom.
This is our den, as we call it. This is a multifunction room. We have a 2-seater recliner, a 77-inch screen, and a study table, all incorporated in this space. So we have again reconfigured the original layout that the builder had provided. We increased this room width and we reduced the hall by almost 15 inches so that we could also incorporate a full king size double bed in this room, which is a pull-out bed which is a Murphy bed. We've concealed all the elements of furniture with this wallpaper here, sourced from Kalakari Hath. This was again made to size by Kalakari Hath.
So the recliner that we have here has actually been reupholstered. We used this in our previous house, and it had like a furry grey type of textile that it was covered in. But then we really liked the design, and we weren't able to find anything close to that in terms of functionality. So then we just got it reupholstered and did like a yellow fabric so that it could complement the blue really well.
Again, we've reconfigured this area, and we had this additional width available, which we converted to a storage area. Here, 2 American size suitcases can fit in, and then we have these drawers where my son puts all his camera and equipment, and shoes and books and all the other paraphernalia. I've been born and raised in Bombay, and I love the city. And in the study area, we have these vintage Bombay frames as the art.
So this room is characterized also by a lot of floor cushions. As you can see, we have these leather cushions. We also have this other blue cushion that we just play around with. And then we have some more seating that we just like to pull in if we have like a movie screening and we have like 5-6 people who are just sitting and watching. You'll have someone on the floor, someone on the recliner, we have another chair there, and we have additional seating here.
This is our master bedroom. So though this is the largest room in the house and most people use it as the master in the building, as per Vastu, the adjacent room is meant to be occupied by the master of the house. So my daughter is the primary occupant of this room. As you can see, it's fully done in tones of pink and balanced with white. This is custom made block printed fabric which is fused between 2 glass panes to give this effect in the wardrobe. The wallpaper is custom made. I love the picture on Pinterest which my stylist got custom made then. And even every small element, like even the lampshades, she got customized fabric and changed the lampshades. And even the curtains are from Kalakari Hath. They are a different shade of pink, but it all comes together so beautifully. The shelves in front of the bed is made by Magnolia. The fabrics were provided by the stylist from bespoke manufacturers. The bed linen is all from different brands in India. I love the blend of European and Indian design. So this is my study table. We have a pink chair because my daughter again loves this shade of pink. And I chose this art because the doors in the art piece reminded me of my days in Sophia College. They have the exact same doors there. So I grew up in a South Bombay house which was fairly large, and I used to love the ceiling over there. I've tried to bring back that childhood memory in the ceiling that we've used here. This cute little pink dresser has been incorporated for her because she loves her makeup. And we again have this bone inlay mirror which is sourced from Rajasthan. A lot of IKEA elements have been added to the drawer so that the storage is, though it's very tiny and compact, it holds almost everything that she needs.
So one of my favorite brands is Forest Essentials, and in all of their stores they have like these gold frame paintings of different women like applying different beauty products. So that's kind of the vibe I wanted my bathroom to have. We're also Marwari, and my trips to Rajasthan are some of my fondest memories. So we have a lot of brass touches here again, but these are more Indianized.
This is the actual master bedroom where the master and I sleep. This entire room has a theme of the mood board had colors of pastel green which was contrasted with this dark green. And my husband loves kilim. So some kilim elements were used in the cushions in the side table here. As you can see in this room, the art is little muted. And since we already had 3 TV screens, we decided to just have an art piece here. This is actually, again, handwork katha frame made by artisans in Ahmedabad. We sourced this green squads to complement the aesthetic of this room, which was again duplicated in the bathroom.
So this is the quietest corner of the house, and even when I'm hosting, my friends outside and my brother is watching TV in the den. My dad likes to come here because of how peaceful it is. We're both also very avid readers, and we've gotten the entire light design of the house done in a manner such that each room has like a multifunctional space built in. Essentially, what happens a lot is that there's one person sitting on the bed and doing something on their laptop. There's somebody else working in the corner. There's like a third person getting ready in front of the mirror. So the lighting's all been done in a manner such that no one gets disturbed and there's enough emphasis on each task.
The wardrobe is fully made of glass. It's a sliding wardrobe. This is tinted, fluted, tinted so that you can't see what's inside, and fluted because again my husband loves fluted glass, and this fluted element is visible again all over the room.
So my brother, my dad and I would always call my mom Rajmata, and so we always talk about how her room has a very Maharani vibe, and because she has to sleep here, she tried to incorporate like a Maharaja vibe here so that it would still feel as royal.
So we very smartly used almost every nook and corner, not wasted any storage space. Throughout the corridor, we have this seamless design where there are many hidden storage areas. This is our utility area where we dry our clothes, but the door is hidden here. And we have a hidden storage unit here as well. Generally, whatever couriers that I get, they straight away go here, and whenever I get time, I sort them out. We also have this storage where we have 2 laundry baskets, these doors open, and all the utility items of the house, my kids, my husband, nobody needs to bother me. The medicines, the daily body washes, and even the electrician and the carpenter, whatever tools they require, it all goes in here. So I really love this home because not only is it a safe haven, but it brings so much peace and tranquility. We have a fantastic view of RA, and a large green expanse is what I see. Very unlike regular Mumbai houses where all you see is buildings. And even when it rains, after the rains, there is this huge cover of mist all over, and you feel that you're in a resort, not really in a city home.
Some of the things that I really like are how vibrant everything feels. There's never a dull moment. Each room has such a different vibe that you almost just know where to sit depending on how you're feeling. We feel very lethargic to leave the house sometimes just because of how open everything feels, especially along with the view that we get in the monsoons. One of my favorite things to do is just sit on the sofa, stare outside at the sky and the forest for hours, and there's just some music playing in the background. So that was our house tour. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for joining us.